The National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 3. We'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And he'll get about 6. Setting up second down. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And it'll be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Hawk 70.
Now it's Howe. This one into the hands of Smith and Jigba. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
60 Bison. Ready?
Here's Howell. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Rocco 80.
Throwing is Howell. He'll get that complete to Ross. They're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
They call this the alley, so it's the area between the hash marks and the numbers, and depending on what defense they're in, there is a lot of space to be had down those seams. So if this defense doesn't make a couple of adjustments, I wouldn't expect this offense to target any other place on this.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Here we go. Set.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. They'll throw with Howell. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. Oh, he pulled it a bit, and that pass is left to the upright. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass. And I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing. They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Murray on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. 15 yards through the air. It's an Arizona 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Following the penalty, they'll run it. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's caught. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
On 3rd down, we'll try to get it on the ground. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
They motion a receiver right. They run on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He fumbled the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get stripped sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Now Murray on third and long. To the goal line and in. DJ Chark. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's his second touchdown of the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready? Roll.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
The tight end Fant in motion. They'll run with Pacheco. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
18 Cardinal.
Throwing now on 3rd and long, and they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. This one caught by the back, out of the backfield. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's a run. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. From the 1, 2nd and goal. Throwing Murray. This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up. Jason Sanders on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Cardinals move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The tight end Fant in motion. To throw is Howell. He finds Scott Miller. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Back to throw. Howell. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Let's go now.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Michael Dixon now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. Taken at the 19. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Throwing right, it's taken in. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Got it. Ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set.
In motion now, it's Miller. Howell. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now it's Howell. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. And that one doinks off the upright and in. Fortunate break, but the kick is good. And the Seahawks get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Gray gonna return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 27-yard line.
They go play action now. Murray. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and then being able to strike in bunches. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On 2nd down, Murray. He'll check this down to the running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Third and 5. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
19 Tiger.
Throwing is Howell. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Motion man, set right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And that'll move the sticks. That's a 1st down. Down to the 45-yard line. They'll throw with Howell, taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
Let's go.
Here's Howell. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Pacheco. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he's in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ray gonna return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Open man's got it. That's Chark. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Here's Murray. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 11 yards for number 11. And a 1st down.
I love this decision here, Mike. 3rd and inches. Everyone in the building's just thinking you're going to just plow it up the middle and get a fresh set of downs. This is probably the best opportunity to strike downfield in the passing game, and that's exactly what they did.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. He's going to look downfield for Chark. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Murray's going to throw again. That's to the right side and incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from it.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. Throwing again is Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And the Seahawks will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. Go.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
On the set.
Sending a receiver right. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at third down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on third down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
Now, faking the give. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll try it now with Pacheco. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
It's a turnover on down.
First and 10. Play action now. It's Murray. Now he takes off.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Pass brought in by Chark. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third down, 3 to go. From the gun, it's Murray. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. He is in. Touchdown, Cardinals. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
His kick is good. Makes the score Cardinals 28, Seahawks 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands, I can do some things.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Howell. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. Howell. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Biggest.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Space hard to come by there. Tackle made right around the 40-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Murray. Hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On 3rd down, Murray. He'll try to run for it. Whoa! Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. Third and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And the Cardinals will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's got it at the 1. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. To throw is Howell. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now it's Howell. That is intercepted. Picked off by Max Milton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A handoff as they try to run it here. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. The ball comes out. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. Now a give up the middle. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
He'll take it in at the goal line. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Smith and Jigba there for the catch. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now a 3rd and 2. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance.
That one underthrown and intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.